Okay, guys, so I'm finally talking. Uh, Before we start, I'm going to say that I'm going to be talking much less today because the commentating yesterday has destroyed my throat. As you can hear, my voice isn't completely in, so yeah. I won't be talking much other than during games today. So let me explain. Yesterday, Team DH and Potato Formation advance, and they'll be playing with SLG. There'll be 3 matches today if everything goes right. But currently team like Potato Formations seem to not have enough members, so currently DDH and SLG will play first. And we'll be checking to see if Potato Formations can get enough people by the end of the first match. If they can't, they'll be disqualified. Will be disqualified if they don't have enough people for the second match. But anyways, for now we'll be going Team DAH, which as we saw yesterday has some insane plays against SLG, who was automatically in the final three because they were deemed as the strongest. So for Team D, I know nothing about SLG, so I'm pretty excited to see what will happen today. Oh, and by the way, guys, please let me know if the audio is okay and other stuff like the muffled voice. There's nothing I can do about the muffled voice other than trying to stream at OBS the next time. But for now, I'm stuck with phone stream, so that's the thing. And by the way, guys, I've heard that DAH has won. DAH has won the coin flip, and they chose the Red Church map to be played first, which is one of the balanced maps here, to be honest. Oh, oops, I forgot. Hold on a second. Oh, never mind. I think I'll just add SLG's leader the next match. Wow, we have a tier 7 hunter here. I'm actually excited to see today. I'm excited now. Man. Okay, audio is good. Here we go then. The Red Church is actually a pretty balanced map in my opinion. So it's more of how well the survivors can perform, or how both sides can perform, because the Red Church is a balanced map, so yeah, but we saw some pretty good plays from the survivors for DH yesterday, so let's see how they're going to be performing today, I guess. Let's see. If coordinator, Merc, Perf. Oh, there's the deciding. Are we actually going to see Ripper here? I'm excited to see if it's actually going to be the Ripper. Okay, the teams are Merc, Mech, Perfumer, and Priestess, which is pretty standard. One of the more standard lineups from previous seasons. But if it's really Ripper. Actually, Ripper is okay. But Cypher Rush nowadays actually makes it pretty hard for the Ripper to perform well. Well, it's actually going to be the Ripper. The Ripper is more of a chasing hunter, but right now the meta is telling everyone to play field control hunter because chasing hunter just can't beat the Cypher. Like chasing hunter nowadays can't really beat the speed from the Koning, so this Ripper has to be very, very good with his Foggy Blades. Okay, so let's see what's going to go on here. Okay, Ripper, he's brought teleport, so looks like to me is that he doesn't have a trump card. He's using up and down, and it's a mercenary. Oh my gosh, the mercenary. Ripper's Nightmare. Gonna ignore it. Gonna ignore it for sure. Or is he gonna try and chase it? Well, one out of wait. It seems like the Ripper's trying to chase the mercenary, but the mercenary can last at the chair for too long. Chasing him now has no benefit to Hunter whatsoever, but oh my gosh. It's the mercenary. Wait. It seems like there is a lot of mistakes done from this mercenary because he just kept on crouching during chasing. Because a mercenary should not go down that fast against a Ripper. So let's see. Ripper changes target on a Perfumer. When Perf is used, he's gonna wait it out. Oh my gosh, even the Perfumer's gonna go down, but wait a second, there's a portal over there. The Perfumer's not going to dash for the portal, but there's a long portal over there. Wait, okay. I am purely shocked at the terror of this Ripper. This Ripper has some insane skills, hitting almost every Foggy Blade and eliminating two counters against. Like Mercenary counters Ripper and it went down fast. Then Perfume was gonna go down fast. Now the Cypher is very nice mind game. Oh my, this guy is what is a dream from every single hunter. This, my friends, is a dream of every single hunter. Chasing Mercenary down, Perfumer eliminate fast, and a third shot. It seems like everything is going very well for the Ripper, even though the Ripper is a non-meta hunter. I guess we can see this with gap difference because this Ripper is a tier 7 hunter, so yeah, it's terrifying because now with one survivor gone, there's literally no way the survivors can come back from that. Because the Mercenary sort of like went down too fast, and the Perfumer went down too fast because you can't really fight in open places for the the Ripper. And Yeah, and I think that foggy blade hit by the perfumer also kind of hurts the survivors a bit because, yeah, they're supposed to dodge the foggy blade. Because what makes Ripper so hard is that the Ripper only has one shot at the foggy blade, and the moment he used up his foggy blades, he has no skills at all. So the survivors have to be very aware of his surroundings, and we see this priestess is doing a very good job kiting around the hunter, and because like, oh wait, oh no, oh the long corridor, but there's no place to go to. One foggy blade and okay, dodge the foggy blade, force her back in. Yeah, this is how you're supposed to kite a hunter, and the priestess can actually drop the pallets there to force the Ripper to break the pallets, because ideally you want to force the Ripper to do like an action and not give the Ripper a single opportunity. Okay, it's gonna go down. As I said earlier, ideally you don't want to give the Ripper a single chance to speed up, and yeah, actually the priestess kites for a decent amount of time, but the defect from early game is really way too big. The defect early game is way too large for anything to be done. Okay, landed him once, but the mechanic can't hide over there. Oh, an elbow pad. When wait, I just noticed that the mercenary switched to perfume since when? I didn't even realize what was going on. And wow, guys, this is literally the terror of Tier 7 Hunter. I swear I never see stuff like that happening at all with Ripper. Because against Ripper, the way to counter it is to like keep on having pallets between and forcing the Ripper to like sort of like breaking his own formation. Wow, okay. A foggy blade out the stun, and now he's gonna chase after the mechanic again. We and so right now the survivors have to do everything they can if they want to at least have one escape, but they have to really play this very slowly and try their best to evade the hunter. But if the hunter's gonna walk around, it's just a matter of time before he knows what the mechanic is trying to do. Well, Tinnitus is up. Oh, the footsteps. The mechanic is gonna go down. Tricking the hunter with a wand. Honestly, as I said earlier, the priestess actually did okay with a tight mid-game. It's just that early game is too hard to come back from. The fact that the mercenary used 3 elbow pads and went down very, very fast. Because the thing with Ripper is that you're not supposed to really play around in open space a lot. You have to make good use of the pad areas and stuff. So yeah, the mercenaries have 1 elbow pad, and with that being said, congratulations goes to SLG for having a 5-0 for the very first match. So as soon as he finds where the mechanic is, and we're done. Alright, so with that being said, game 1's complete. Honestly, the only thing I can say is that Ripper is a chasing hunter. Is a chasing hunter, and what really went wrong is one, the survivors going down that fast, and two, the terror shock from the priestess. Because yeah, this Ripper really knows what he's doing, but I think the survivors could have actually done a bit better in kiting a bit, because it seems like they were kiting a lot in open areas and stuff. So in open areas and stuff, and they failed to really dodge the foggy blades. Hold on, let me prepare. Okay, guys, there's something going on in the comments and saying that the Ripper skin used it causes everyone to lag. Oh, I don't know if that's really true, but hold on. Hold on a second, there's something going on in the chat, but let me try and get SLG's leader to add me first. Okay, hold on. We're going to be preparing for round 2 now. We're going to be preparing for the second half now as so the first round is a 5-0 with SLG leading, so right now the pressure is on DH Hunter to perform well. We can actually see some pretty high tier gameplay done. And, okay, so right now we're going to be switching, and I'm excited to watch Swine play, because we didn't see some Wu Chang supremacy from Swine yesterday, so I'm excited to see what will I be seeing. And remember, they got 4K, so therefore if the, so, like ideally they will need a 4K here to at least draw the first match. And we're waiting for SLG to finish lining up their survivors. While we're at it, actually I'm gonna have a quick rundown. Is that today it is planned to have 3 BO freeze because there are 3 teams and there's still a potato formation, but it seems like they are missing members. So we gave them up to this match complete to gather their members, and if they don't have still enough people after this match, then they will be disqualified. But yeah, let's focus on SLG and DH first, because like if potato formation comes back, it'll be the 3 teams battling each other out, and the team that wins the team that has more wins out of the team that have more wins here would be directly be the winner of this tournament. And we're still waiting for one more member from SLG. Let me turn on Block Hunter first. Okay, so there we are. Everyone's in now. So now SLG survivors are prepared. The hunter is ready, so here we go, guys. And yeah, guys, I do apologize if I'm talking significantly less today, because as I said, commentating is not easy, guys. Like, my voice is pretty much destroyed yesterday doing 2 BO3s. And I'm supposed to do 3 today, so guys, please please be considerate of Invisible Jones' throat, please. Okay, so Mercenary got banned as usual because Wu Chang is gonna come out. But actually, the opposing team can actually select a team that solely used to counter Wu Chang. Because like, there are World Lane forward, or Prospector, like these people counter Wu Chang, they can actually select a team that is solely used to counter Wu Chang actually. Here, First Officer, Mac and Perfumer, like, okay, the Seer and Perfumer combo is going to be painful for Wu Chang, just because if Wu Chang cannot chase Perfumer first in this case, because if he tries to chase the Perfumer with the Seers out, it will take a very, very long time for the Hunter to bring it down. So, why is taking some time in choosing? It seems like he might not even be using Wu Chang. Because I remembered that they blocked. I remember they blocked guard 26 yesterday. So, if this one can, oh, it's still gonna be Wu Chang. And here we go, SLG versus DAH. That's round 1, second half. Teleport again. Oh, we have seen that. There's a sneaky Perfumer over there. As Perfumer, is Wu Chang gonna chase it? Well, I would say Wu Chang would be trying to break the perfume out here, but okay, nice dodge from Wu Chang. One hit and oh my gosh, the perfume didn't go back in time. This Wu Chang has completely counted the perfume time accurately. Oh my goodness sake. I never thought that this would happen. Wow. This Wu Chang's teleport is so accurate. He teleported immediately right behind the Perfumer and immediately got the hits without giving the Seer even a chance to give the out. This elimination time of the Perfumer is the fastest I've ever seen in my days of playing Wu Chang. And right now it seems like the First Officer can't even rescue in half, but don't forget the survivors only need one escape, so it might be safe for them to play it around for a bit longer. and rescue when the perfumer is almost out of time. But you have to be careful and don't get turret shot here. Okay, one hit going to hit the first officer for a double knockdown, I assume. Oh, okay. Missed the bell, so have to chase the perfumer instead. Alright, gonna shine a one. Oh, there's no level 2 ability, but oh my goodness, this Wu Chen knows exactly what the perfumer is going to do and immediately turns back because he knew the perfumer used the perfume over there. This Wu Chen is literally reading the survivor's mind. And we're gonna teleport, and there's the first officer over there. The first officer only has a perfume, which is not going to do him any good. Okay, so you have to play around this palette very good. Oh, wait. Alright, gonna one charge attack, and first officer goes down as well, and the survivors are way out of league. And the mechanic and Seer both don't even have any ability to turn the game around, other than the mechanic who can only start decoding. The mechanic got found. They're gonna split up, and but he's actually changing targets over to the mechanic. Very aggressive on Wu Chang's part because he could totally have just focused on the first officer. Let's see what will be Wu Chang's plan from here. Oh, he's going to go back and look for the first officer, and over here, the first officer's over there. This Wu Chang can read the other survivor's mind. Oh. This Wu Chang has done a very good job in reading the survivor's mind, because it seems like to me is that he knows exactly where the other survivors are and what are they trying to do. From the perfumer to the first officer, location predicting. This tinnitus is actually from the mechanic's stall, but would Wu Chang even realize that? Wu Chang did not realize that, but the Seer's not around, and with the mechanics here, Wu Chang must have heard the mechanic. You have to be careful with your... Okay. I was about to say you have to be careful because just when the mechanic was seconds away from doing that, and right now the Wu Chang can go after first officer again because Black's attack recovery is just way too fast. He's gonna try and trick him to doing a mistake, but yeah, break the pallet and one more bell, and the first officer will get out of omission. No, yep, dodge twice. He's gonna go down. Right now, Seer's down, and the mechanic is the only unit alive, but like still running around. But okay, both of them are up now, and just like last game, the amount of things survivors can do are so limited because mechanics out of doors, Seer cannot grab item, and whoa. I'm still in the loss of words in how this Wu Chang is accurately predicting everyone's location. So let's see. Mechanic's gonna go down. And boom. He's gonna teleport back, serious on the self-heal. It's not just a matter of time, and the best that survivors can do is try to have a very long kite so that the other teammate can run through the dungeon, but it doesn't seem like it's going to happen over here. So congratulations to to DAH for getting a 4 kill over here and tying the first round, meaning that for the first time since this tournament there will be a third round, and my throat will be further damaged. I need a drink of water to cure my throat a bit. So, hold on a second. So now the first round has ended, so now it will be the second round, and okay, so DAH chose this map and they have chosen the Sacred Heart Hospital, and now SLG will be choosing Hunter first or Survivor first. Okay, SLG chose Hunter goes first, so here we go. So I assume, because now the survivors can ban one hunter, so I assume that Ripper will not be used for this round anyways. They're still gonna block Ripper after seeing the Ripper terror for the first round. So Seer and Mechanic gonna get blocked. Wait, Priestess, let's see. Oh, you're gonna block Priestess because, yeah, Priestess is pretty strong in this map with, as I mentioned yesterday, because the hospital is so big and with two stories, the Priestess can plant a lot of long portals jumping around the hospital. Also, Axe Boy is gonna appear for this second round. And since the first round it was a draw, so now, like the first round, both hunters got 4Ks. So right now, it's the two teams have draw for the first round, so it's still anyone's game. So we have the survivors being Mercenary, Coordinator, Mechanic, and Enchantress. So let's see what are they going to choose. It seems like if they're going to go for a Mechanic and Prisoner, then there'll be a super decoding team where they're aiming to get at least a draw, because a super decoding team's strength is their insane decoding speed that even if a Mechanic goes down first, they can still finish decoding because the decoding speed was just way too fast. Axe Boy can be chosen, and Axe Boy struggles a bit in Sacred Heart, but there is no Priestess to counter him, and like the Mechanic and Prisoner both would go down very fast. So if he finds the Mechanic and the Prisoner first, and eliminates, and if he can bring the Mechanic or Prisoner down fast enough, there's still a chance for him to eliminate faster than the decoders. But this is kinda, we'll have to see what happens here. In front of him is the Prisoner and Mercenary, but if the Prisoner gets found, here's another story. The Prisoner crouches, but there's a purple fire. You can't crouch in front of the Axe Boy. prisoner got found pretty early right now. And the mercenary can't be killed because nearby. So we'll have to see how long can this prisoner fight. And ooh, one nice smash. Stunned, and let's see if this dodge this go for another time. And this prisoner's doing a very good job in dodging the so far. And we'll have to take one hit over here, as the prisoner will probably transition to the hospital. Oh wait, he's not in person to the hospital, but the hospital is the best hiding spot here. Drop the pallet down. But over here there's no more places you can go, and one more link doesn't even have to be used. The prisoner has gone down relatively fast because oddly enough he's counted in a lot of open areas. Because as I said, the strength of exploit, the way they can exploit is to kite him around in pallets and windows center areas, because exploit kind of struggles in those areas, but it seems like the survivors are not really rescued for the moment. Because like we can see, the perfumer is coming to rescue, oddly enough, not the mercenary, but they're going to rescue over half, but so wait, it seems a bit early over here because, oh my goodness, oh, he got double knockdown. But there was a slight mistake over here by rescuing too early because like then it's not really much efficiency, and with the prisoner and mercenary both going down, this is a massive hit towards the survivors, because now prisoner will go down, mercenary will go down. And if X1 can locate the mercenary, then if X1 locates the mercenary, then like it will force the survivors rescue even way more. But right now, only one cypher has completed. But I believe Mechanic should have two ciphers in her hands. Okay, spread the perfume out. Run away, something, and so far this exploit. Oh, this exploit is doing is going to chase him around here, and the perfumer is not giving the exploit a chance to get any hits so far. Oh wait, the perfumer went back. The perfumer must have thought that she didn't get hit, but she didn't got hit. And right now, but the perfumer is continuing to loop around this area because as I said, the best way against exploits is to loop around pallet or window areas, because exploit has to counter in those areas. So the exploit the perfumer is going to take even longer time and walk over that pallet. But over here, yeah, so far the perfumer is literally kiting by just utilizing two pallets, and the pallet's gone, forcing the perfumer to transition, and the perfumer has gone down, but she definitely fought her teammates a lot of the killing time. So I believe maybe the mechanic or the mercenary would go and rescue. I am not certain, but there are two ciphers remaining, and the mechanic got found because the mechanic rescued after completing the cipher. So Export accurately predicted his location, and now the mechanic can rescue, and the mercenary has to go rescue. But it's a huge question if the mercenary can make it in time. Wait, both of them are rushing. Both of them are rushing in. And it's gonna teleport back, but the rescue is still gonna happen. But wait a second, but why are both mercenaries and mechanicals going to rescue? But then no one's actually killed him. Okay, so the person is still continuing to stick around in one area to force the expert to chase in a bad spot, but the person has to buy more time because the mechanic has gone down, and we can see that her doll is out battery, but there's no way the person can kill her. So guys, I think this is where it seems the skill gap between tier 7 and tier 5. Okay, confirmed mercenary. Mechanic has used up her self-heal, so... But wait, there's only one cipher left. It's a question of where the last cipher is, because if played right, they can still try and have one escape, because the mechanic still has 125% of the cooling speed, so the mechanic can actually try... Wait, the cipher is about to be primed. It's 78% already. So the survivors can still try and have a one escape over here, and they still haven't lost hope right yet. Okay, so with the pilot drop, the survivor mechanic directly pop the cipher and allowing the mercenary to drag its distance ahead, which is a good choice. Okay, so the expert is gonna teleport, but the mechanic have a distance ahead from the gateway and gonna loop around here. The mechanic has to buy as many time for the mercenary to get out as much as possible. But because mechanic used up the self-heal, so the expert can directly rush towards the gate. It's just a huge question of if the mercenary can get out of the gate in time. And it's too hard to tell. I have no clue if the mercenary is gonna make it in time. This will be between a 3k or 4k, guys. It's just a question. Okay, let's see. Oh wait, the expert turned around. Oh, because... Okay, so a very good judgment call from the expert. So the mercenary is gonna escape, and the mechanic will be eliminated. And congratulations to SLG for winning the second round by 3-1. So, just now was a pretty good judgment call by the expert. The expert saw the mercenary has completed the gate. So the expert knows that he has to turn around and immediately chair the mechanic, because as you can see the dungeon was near where the mechanic goes by, so if the exploit was too slow or waste too much time over there, the mechanic can crawl to the dungeon to escape. So it was a good judgment call from the exploit, and congratulations, and this time it's a 3-1. Yeah, Gary, that's why. Yeah, Gary, because just now I did, from my spot I did not see the mercenary running out, so I was wondering why you turned around, but then I realized that the gate was open. So as I said, it was a good judgment call that you had to turn around and chair the mechanic immediately. So we're gonna switch rounds, and this time it's a free escape. So let's see, would there be a difference in this match? Yeah, I'm gonna talk less now, rest my throat. By the way, guys, is my audio good for today? I want to know. So I assume that there will be a highly likely chance that Wu Chang will be banned this time. Yup. We have saw Swan use Wu Chang for 3 rounds already, and they're not gonna let him use it again. So let's see what would Wu Chang use. No, what Wu Chang? What would Swine use without Wu Chang? Mechanic and Priestess got banned. So what hunter is afraid of Priestess? Actually, I think there might be a chance it might be guard 26. If it's going to be afraid of the Priestess. It might... Oh, is it... Yeah, guard 26. Guard 26 is highly afraid of the Priestess because one long portal and guard 26 game falls apart because guard 26 doesn't have the ability to move around map very fast. As I said, guard 26 is only a camping hunter, and his strength comes solely from his camping. And oh my goodness, are we gonna see a Thatcher over here? Oh my goodness, we're gonna see a Thatcher. Thatcher against Axe Boy. That's against guard 26. Actually, Thatcher actually might counter guard 26 pretty well, honestly. Because you can use the bat to knock people back. You just knock people back all over the place. So I would say Thatcher is... Oh wow. Let's see Undead. Okay, let's see what hunter would Swine be using in the end. But with the Seer Perfumer combo, like guard 26 is the best option to break the Seer Perfumer combo with the bombs, because as I said, the bombs can instantly blow off. It can instantly break the owl and to add damage to the Perfumer. So it will be guard 26. So I actually think that how the Thatcher performs will be determined to this match. Yeah, it's kind of like how well the Thatcher performs. Because if it's played right, I believe the Thatcher can be a massive disruption to guard 26. But because like Thatcher doesn't charge towards guard 26, Thatcher stays from distance, and if guard 26 wants to deal with it, he has to sort of like use his bombs to blow it up or to blow it. But yeah, like a skilled Thatcher can probably dodge the bombs anyways. But well, let's see what's gonna happen over here then. I presume guard 26 has brought up and right, and over here it's the Perfumer once again. But Perfumer isn't that efficient against the guard 26, but let's see. Okay, found it. Let's see, can this double bomb hit? Okay, it's gonna hit, but there's a Perfume. Will he go back with the Perfume? He did. The Perfume did not go back with the Perfume. Verifying 25 damage of health, but yeah. So let's... Right now, one bomb and one normal attack and she'll be gone. Oh wait, the batter's here. Let's see how would the batter do. I think I'll switch to the batter. Guardian is gonna switch to the batter, but the batter missed. It's gonna want to do 1 3 hits over here. So the batter has missed, and now it's 1 3 hits. And let's see, can this let's see how can the guard 26 connect with the double bomb. Okay, just have a nice hit knocking the guard 26 a few feet back, and looking around, it's gonna switch targets to the Seer once again. This guard 26 is switching targets all over the place. And oh, missed that double bomb. But even though he missed the bomb, but he still managed to get a hit off the Seer. So right now, you can just focus on chasing the Seer and let's see. But yet, oh my goodness! What have I just witnessed? That's one of the best plays I saw in this tournament so far. he threw a remote control bomb, then a 2-second bomb on top of the remote control bomb, and then exploded the remote control bomb immediately. So the 2-second bomb exploded as well, and the 2-second bomb knocked the Sears arrow away. That's one way to increase the remote control bomb's range. I have never thought that would be possible. So let's see, is it gonna hit? Okay, blow it out. Wait a second, batter's in half health. Oh my goodness, if the batter still go down, the batter can rescue now. Batter's gone down already, and here's over half health. Mercenary is coming over here, and now he's probably gonna just focus on the Seer, because the Seer is gonna be eliminated in one more chair. So now he's gonna memorize where the Seer is, and he's probably going to chair. Yep, gonna chair the batter once, and then going to go back and look for the Seer. The Seer pops back out. Batter gonna chair, and Seer's going to go down. And with no tinnitus, Gertling knows he's safe to chair the Seer. And the Seer's gonna be eliminated, and there's still 5 slavers. The Mercenary's gonna go and rescue, but the Mercenary's going to go and rescue, and let's see. But wait a second, the Guard 20 batter can do something. Oh my goodness. Yeah, as I said over here, the batter can probably do something over here, and yep, the Guard 26 goes down for good. So let's see over here, and boom. Okay, so now the batter has already been chaired once. Batter is going to be chaired for the second time, and right now, this is very bad for the survivor. Perfumer and 75% health. The survivor's only chance is to decode as many as they can and try to escape one survivor. Because right now, from what I've gathered, both ciphers are done. So actually, they still have a chance to escape one survivor if played right. The Mercenaries have 1 elbow pad. Okay, Mercenaries out of elbow pads now. With 2 ciphers remaining, this Mercenary have to do the kind of his life. Got hit once, try a second time. Yeah, they most likely lose, but because just the round just now was a free K, so the survivors ideally would want to get a free K, because if they get 4K, then they would lose this round. So this Guard 26 is very good with the bombs. And okay, Mercenary goes down. He's probably not going to chair, because this Guard 26 would probably want to have a 4K to secure the victory for DH. Okay, Tinnitus is up, but will Guard 26 realize that it's on top? Which the P-Pers defying the survivors. So, oh, Guard 26 still hasn't found it yet. Let's see. Okay, the Perfumer got found. 1 bomb and 1 hit, and the bomb speed, elimination speed was way faster. Okay, the Mercenary used the self-heal, and so now, and the Perfumer will probably self-heal up later, so as I said, right now the only chance for them to escape one is to have one survivor do a kite of their life, so that the other survivors can finish 2 ciphers in a row. Okay, a remote control bomb, a 2-second bomb, but we have no more pads. Mercury goes down again, and we'll see the Perfumer. So right now the Perfumer is the only unit that can still move. The survivor can still move. This Mercenary have used up the self-heal, so yeah, it's all about the Perfumer. And right now the Perfumer will have to do her best and trying to kite as long as she can, so the mercenary will bleed out and try to get out of the dungeon, which will be a very hard task against a skilled Parton 6. And with that, congratulations for Team DH for having a 5-0 in this round and winning this round by 6-3. Okay, so we're in round 3. Round 2, DH has defeated SLG in 6-3. So the choices for round 3 is going to be more complicated because the winning team of the coin flip can either choose the order or the map. Like, it's sort of different. So, hold on, how about this? Okay, so for the coin flip now, and let's see. Yeah, unfortunately I can't show my screen, but I can guarantee you guys I flipped tails. So I'm gonna explain how BO3 works in the comments, so you can check. Alright, so it was a bit messy, but DH chose, I don't think this will work. Yeah. Yeah, as long as it works, whatever. So, oh, oops. Oops. Yeah, Wu Chang's nerf disrespects their playstyle. I cannot believe they nerfed Wu Chang. I keep pressing this wrong. For the first time since this tournament, we're going to be going on to BO3. Oh, but to Wu Chang's umbrella defense, you can only hear it the moment he completes teleport, not while holding. But still, it's kind of ridiculous nerf. Anyways, guys, we're going to be heading on to BO3 because because just now DH has won 6-3. So right now, Team SLG are trailing behind, and they must get a win that is larger, equals to or larger than 6-3 in order to advance, in order to remain in the game. And keep in mind, because this is BO3, 2 hunters and 3 survivors can be banned. So I assume they will ban Ripper and Axe Boy. So it's just more about, at this point, it's just more about how many characters can that hunter use. So let's see. Actually, because as I've said this, when playing these these tournaments, it's all about what character are you the most familiar with. So I can't really predict what would the hunter choose. Dear Mechanic Merc, the 3 brothers, the top 3 users of Survivor. Why am I not surprised? Wow! Oh, it's Wu Chang. If it's Wu Chang, I'm actually wondering why would Wu Chang ban Mechanic? Because Wu Chang is more afraid of forward than Mechanic. Wu Chang is really not afraid of the Mechanic, honestly. But we'll have to see the other team confirming their team selection first. Let's see, Gravekeeper. I'm still waiting for them to confirm. Remember. Okay, just one thing to remember for you guys is that SLG is trailing behind 6-3. So if somehow they got 4 escape over here, then it's over for them. But we'll see how what are the teams, because Perfumer and Enchantress over here are actually pretty good counters. Against Wu Chang. But then again, the Gravekeeper and Prisoner are vulnerable to Wu Chang. So, yeah, actually this team isn't too threatening against Wu Chang. So if Wu Chang plays his skills correctly, Wu Chang actually does have a chance to do a decent job against this team. So it's just kind of seeing what will happen in this match. Alright, let's see. Wu Chang probably brought up and down with peepers, which is the personal trait that I personally use as well. but instead this Wu Chang will not be teleporting around and trying to locate the survivors first, which gives survivors some decoding time, and so far Wu Chang cannot find anyone, but okay, he found the Gravekeeper, but if this Gravekeeper... Oh wait, gonna hit it out. Okay, that changes everything. If Wu Chang hits the Gravekeeper out, then Wu Chang can chase it, but now with one tap use, Wu Chang cannot chase the Gravekeeper as he will not be able to take down the Gravekeeper within a short period of time. It gives it more time, but Williams already the customer didn't even decode the star, and that's communication. It communicated with and teleporting, and with one stun, it guarantees some more security time. So the current prisoner, it was the only one to decode it so far, as I can see over here. It seems like early game of survivors are trying to drag a distance, and there aren't a lot of ciphers decoded so far. Wu Chang will chase Enchantress, but Black without Umbrella chase Enchantress will be a problem. So we can see here that Wu Chang knows that he cannot focus on one person for too long and switches to the single person he wants, which is the prisoner. The prisoner gets an electric stun and loops head around and see. Oh my goodness! And that is how a game turns around within 3 seconds. Because like White's charge attack is just super long. White's charge attack is super long, and you have to keep in mind of that. But right now, the survivors doesn't even have a strong rescue over there because Perfumer Wu Chang gonna control the field. But as I said, the survivor doesn't even have a strong rescuer in their team because the mercenary got banned and they did not move forward. So far, let's see. So all 5 ciphers are still remaining, but even though Wu Chang took some time to decode, the survivors' decoding speed are oddly very slow. Over here, there's out of places for prisoner because prisoner goes over. Oh, another electric shot. Let's fight for around 5 to 10 more seconds, but one more charge attack and prisoner is out. What we see is that despite Wu Chang took some time to bring the prisoner down, but the cipher speeds are very slow as well, so the cipher speed are actually very slow, so right now it's still everyone's game. Because the perfumer is gonna we're just getting 2 people to rescue because White's so siphoned. Here he's not afraid, he can just directly rescue. And one more hit and the prisoner is out, so the prisoner will probably run as far away as possible so that the prisoner should probably run away as far as possible to not disrupt the team of Cypher, because right now there's still 2 more ciphers to be complete, and a skilled Wu Chang player knows that 2 whole ciphers left is actually pretty good for Wu Chang to control the field. But we can see there's 1 cipher that is all more than half done, so it's actually only one cipher and more. So now we'll have to see how well does Wu Chang control the entire field. The Enchantress is gonna get spot, but seems like Wu Chang is going to waste that Enchantress and he shine on the Perfumers. There's 2 Perfumes, but without preventing the Perfumer being used, but the Gravekeeper is nearby, which means no one's controlling him once again. But hold a second, right now the Perfumer cannot go down near the cipher, otherwise it would be disrupting progress. The Perfumer has to get away from the decoding ciphers and not disrupt them, because that would force Wu Chang to move away, and that cipher is done, so there's only one last cipher, which is the Enchanted cipher, as we can see around 30-40% decode. So right now, what the survivors should do is to try and decode another cipher from a distance, because Wu Chang is going to control the cipher. you can see the Perfumer is starting to decode a new cipher. And the Gravekeeper used up his second shovel. Perfumer to decode, and right now Wu Chang can't really teleport away, because if Wu Chang teleports away, there will be someone rushing this last cipher then. So right now with the Bliss lurking nearby, Wu Chang has to stay and fight, because if Wu Chang teleports away, there will be a survivor that finishes this cipher. And Wu Chang teleports away, and now it gives the survivors an opening to finish that cipher, because that cipher is 75% done. He's going to go fight him back, and the Perfumer is just going to run back, because right now he's controlling the entire field, but there are no way but he isn't cheering anyone so far. But if he managed to bring everyone in half health, it may be a different story. As the Enchantress got hit, the Enchantress will probably bring Wu Chang away from the cipher, as the Perfumer is declared after the second cipher, and the Gravekeeper is going to rush that final cipher. And another 2 ciphers being rushed. This is the way to combat field control, is to rush 2 ciphers, and right now it'll be about which cipher. It'll be about which survivor would go to rescue. It's going to chair near the Gravekeeper, so the Gravekeeper cannot complete that cipher, because keep in mind, everyone is in half health, so they have to time the cipher before they go and rescue. So now, oh wait a minute, but Wu Chang got too greedy, and Enchantress struggled free, and everyone is rushing up. So now everything changes once again, and Wu Chang also cannot use his teleport too prematurely, because Wu Chang has one of the strongest field controls late game. And actually, if played right, Wu Chang can still turn this around, but he has to be very careful with his teleport. And because if he uses teleport up too soon, then it would just be guaranteed draw. So he teleports all the way to the other side of the gate, so everyone will be rushing towards the gate in front. And unfortunately, it seems that the survivors have even predicted Wu Chang would teleport, because there was no one near that gate. And right now, there's only one Enchantress that he shined upon, and the Gravekeeper is going... Wait, the gate is still not open. But the gate's still not open. Wait, but actually that changes everything if the gate's still not open, because teleport is ready again. He's going to teleport back towards the other gate, but... Wait, it seems like he might be even... Oh my goodness. Some accurate teleporting. He even aimed straight to Enchantress. The Enchantress can still kite for a while, because Enchantress has 3 stacked layers. And right now, the gate is going to be done on the other side. So after the gate is done, the Perfumer can actually try to go and heal up the Gravekeeper as well. I believe that the gate is done now, but he's going to go back to chair the Gravekeeper, which opens the... But actually, if they continue to delay time here, they can actually try and force a free escape, because don't forget, the tension is almost up, and there are 3 stacks of layers. So actually right now, the Gravekeeper should probably try and go down near the exit gate, so the Enchantress can do something with her 4 layers, 4 stacks. And right now we can see the Enchantress has already rushed out and ready to help the Gravekeeper. And they're actually rushing to the other side of the gate, but then here's the burning question. Was the other side of the gate? Is the other side of the gate killed yet? If not, then this may be a huge mistake over there. Okay, they got found, and the others... Okay, there's no more detention. Right now, with 3 seconds later, right now the Enchanter has to do the best to try and protect the Gravekeeper. And the Gravekeeper had to try and go down as close to the exit gate as possible. And Wu Chang could actually... Okay, got Terror Child, but as I mentioned, this is still not it, because the survivors can still try and go for a free escape. Okay, Wu Chang, because Gravekeeper has no more self-heal now. So right now, probably the best way is to chair as far from the exit gate as possible. But wait, Enchantress doesn't have a stun. Doesn't have a stun yet. The Enchantress is going to try and rescue, but right now the Enchantress is going to dash off, but Yeah, they did not commit to the rescue, because if they committed, I believe they could actually aim for a free escape. But right now, the only thing they can really do is to just get out. Because there's no more detention here. Anyways, congratulations for the survivors. No, actually, congratulations to both sides for getting a 2-2 for this round. And we can see that towards the end is that things got a bit intense. There are a lot of mind games going around, as the survivors could have got a free escape, Wu Cheng could have got a free kill, but it just ended with a draw with some incredible performance done by both sides. Whoops. Yes, everyone gets to see my predictions. Whoopsies. Okay, so I'm gonna make this. Hold on, give me a second. Hold on, I'll make this very, very clear for SLG survivors if you're listening. Because SLG has lost 6-3 just now. 3-6, and the current, like the first round is a draw, the second round is a defeat 3-6. So the third round is 2-2. And right now, SLG survivor must get a 5-0 the next round in order to defeat DAH. If it's anything other than a 4 escape, then DAH wins. So SLG survivors are aiming for a 4 escape, while DH Hunter is aiming for one elimination. So we're probably gonna see Wu Cheng and Guard 26 gonna get blocked. Yep, predictable. So I'm excited to see what other tricks does DH still have up their sleeves. Mercenary mechanic. It's pretty hard. These are some standard bans. Explorer. Okay, I'm calling it, guys. It's Sculptor. I'm calling it, guys. This is the Sculptor. Oh wait, it's not the Sculptor. I thought it would be the Sculptor. the sculptor because wait, even the gamekeeper this would be interesting, and I assume that SLG will be doing everything they can because they have to get a forest gate. So let's see, if it's going to be the gamekeeper, then I actually thought that there would be another choice because like stuff like Bloody Queen sculpture are very good to keep one survivor behind, but like all you really need is a blink and the tension to keep one survivor behind because right now SLG is going to be aiming for a forest gate, so this cowboy will be what changes the game because like normally against forest gate matches they will be trying to bring a fighter team to try and fight and help and to be as risky as possible and as aggressive as possible, but we only get to see the cowboy over here, so this cowboy will be a key in trying to this cowboy will be the key. Okay. So, gonna set up some traps over here. Alright, it seems okay. The Gravekeeper got found. I'm going to use dig underground, but over here there aren't really many places the Gravekeeper can go. So I'm gonna get him out once, and right, the Gamekeeper already placed a trap in front of the window area, so you can reuse that window as well. But I wonder if the survivor realized that there's a trap over there. Even the Gamekeeper realized that the Gamekeeper's not running towards there and it's gonna get one hit, and a Gamekeeper has his level 2 ability up. He's gonna dig for a second time. Apparently the Gamekeeper can still fight for some time over here, I believe. But the thing with Gamekeeper is that his field control is lacking, so his field control is a bit lacking, so it's actually the survivors may be able to force escape against a non-skilled Gamekeeper, but then again, if it's a skilled Gamekeeper, it's an all different story. And Gamekeeper doesn't have length as well. So far the Gravekeeper can fight, and actually the Gravekeeper is doing a very good job in containing the Hunter so far. Because like if you want to force escape, then you will want to be as okay. The hook sort of was now, but if you want to force escape, you will want to kite as long as you can. There's still the Gamekeeper will be waiting a while, but you can see the Cowboy's ready to assist. Okay. But so far this is not looking good. Whoa, nice move from the Gamekeeper. Let's see. The Gamekeeper's going to take his time to set up some traps, but here's the thing. No matter how long the traps you set up, how long it takes for you to set up the traps, it won't really matter. Okay, it's gonna get there, trying to bring someone down. Like, because the problem with Gamekeeper now is that the amount of time it takes to set up the trap is way too long, and he can't really control the field with it. So wait, but the field got stuck and dodged another pallet. He's gonna get one thing. He's probably gonna go back to chair the Cowboy now. But can Cowboy self heal up is a question. right now the Gravekeeper and the Seer cannot rescue, and Acrobat is the only person that can rescue. And this will put a dent to the survivor's decoding speed, I assume. Yeah, so the Gravekeeper heal up, but okay, he's gonna go after the Seer, but some hyper aggressive on his part, because remember, this Gamekeeper only needs one elimination to secure the win for their team. And okay, the hook has passed, gonna... Okay, there's still one whole cypher remaining, and he's gonna probably aim for the... Oh no, he's switching targets. Okay, there's no place to run for the Gamekeeper, so the Gamekeeper's gonna go down. And the Gamekeeper's gonna aim for the Cowboy, but Cowboy still has a lot of lasso remaining. Okay, got hit once. No decoding. Low movement speed again. Gonna go down. Okay, right now the Cowboy will be eliminated with one more chair. And in a game where they have to go for or escape, the survivors will have to do everything they can to body block, because the survivors don't really have fighting skills in their team. I believe that, yeah, that Cypher's almost prime. Oh, Acrobat got hooked once, but they dodged the hit, so nice to see. And wait a second, but the Cypher machines are crying over there. He's not gonna let the Seer climb, but the Cowboy is rushing over. Gonna have a decoding. Oh, he's going to wanting to hook them out. He's getting trapped everywhere. This is now a little battle, but keep in mind, as I said, the Cowboy will be eliminated in one more chair, and it can't afford to have anyone being eliminated. Gonna hook once. Acrobat goes down, Cowboy's gonna push it up, and but the Cowboy almost dashed onto the trap. Right now, this is the... Oh, the Cowboy got trapped. The Cowboy got trapped, and with the Cowboy being chaired and eliminated, I believe this will almost mean that Team SLG would be defeated for today, for this match. But no worries, because there will still be matches behind. So Gravekeeper and Seer escape. Acrobat will probably dash through the dungeon. So congratulations for Team SLG for the free escape. Okay, so here's the thing, because one, hosting this is taking too much time, and two, my throat is getting tired, so I'll be going DAH versus Potato Formations right now. And if DAH wins, then I will not be hosting the third match, because because my throat is tired. Understand? Okay, so I'll be hosting DH versus Potato Formations now. As I said, because these three teams are the final team. So if DH wins potato formation as well, then technically DH has already won. So if that's the case, then I won't be doing the final matchup because it'll be too tiring for me. So yeah, because guys, you have to be considerate to my throat. Yeah, that match was very intense. I would agree, because like literally, the AH have won by 1 freaking point. Okay, actually, I'm pretty excited to see potato formation in action because we got to see the terror of the mad side yesterday. So let's see how does potato formation go. Actually, I realized so far no one has chosen Moonlit River Park at all. No one has chosen Leo's Memory at all. Like we saw arms yesterday, it was Sacred Heart. We saw Sacred Heart and Moonlit for the first match, and then we get to see Lakeside. We saw Lakeside yesterday as well, and I think we also saw Factory, but we actually, yeah, so far we haven't seen the Leo's Memory or ever Sleeping Town. Okay, their hunter is in. And yeah, the other rules is that you cannot choose the same map in the same best of 3 round. Yeah, you cannot choose the same map in best of 3. I mean the same team cannot choose the same map in best of 3. If both teams choose the same map, it'll be fine. But if say you chose the red church in the first round, you cannot choose the red church in the third round again. I don't know about the new survivor. It seems she looks pretty fun. I only have full of question marks when I saw it. Okay, they chose red church. So reminder, so you cannot choose the red church for the third map. Well, here we go. I'm excited to see because I remember Potato Formation's Hunter have used the Man Cipher yesterday and demonstrated an insane amount of control. So let me see, are we going to see that today? And if DH wins, defeats Potato Formation here, then they will be the winners without the third match being needed to be played. Look at this, guys. Lucky guy. Lucky guy's overpowered, guys. Choose lucky guy every match, please. Look at this team. I would laugh so hard if this is their actual team composition. Well, it is the mad side anyways. Because against the mad side, I think they're actually being serious about choosing Doctor to counter his mad side, but if that's the case, the other team, Potato Formation Hunter, may not choose mad side if they see a team composition like this. The scary part here is not just because of the Mad's Eye being used. Mad's Eye, the fact that he, like, the thing here is that they know that the Bobix guy has Mad's Eye, so they're going to choose a team composition to counter the Mad's Eye. But then, if Bobix does not use the Mad's Eye, then it will be an advantage to Bobix, because then he successfully twisted their team comp. But it seems like the Bobix chose to use Mad's Eye anyway, but Doctor is a hard counter to Mad's Eye, so let's see how well this Doctor will perform. Or unless, if Mad's Eye spots the Doctor first, then everything will be different, as Mad's Eye will definitely hard chase after Doctor, which is a nightmare to counters, and Priestess also counters Mad's Eye as well, so DH has definitely went ahead to learn and study the Hunter hard before this. So let's see, what would the Mad Side be doing? We saw that his terror, but let's see, will anything be different against a different team today? Oh, Enchantress already got swiped once. Already demonstrating. Oh, Enchantress got swiped twice already. But let's see. Going to control the field, so the Enchantress has to fight a Doctor to heal, because the Doctor can heal up very fast. Gonna control around the field for more. There's a lot of energy to spare. Seems like we lost the Enchantress now. And from what I've seen, the Enchantress is running to get healed up by a Doctor, and because it seems like right now the first wave of walls for Manta did not work out for him, because he only got 2 swipes on Enchantress, which I believe will be healed up within seconds. Maybe Enchantress getting healed up now, and oh, Mercenary got hit once now. This is different. But so far, there are not a lot of snipers going around as the survivors were trying to dodge the walls. Enchanters got healed up, but yeah, Maxi has a strong field control, and a strong field control is good, but a field control is only as good as if you can bring a survivor down. If you can't, then a strong field control won't do you much good long term. But he found a doctor, and that changes everything because he's now going to aim straight for the doctor, and the mercenary sniper might get affected as well. And now he's going to go after the doctor because the doctor has. Ooh, nice move. A Maxi would get stunned for so long, and the doctor would take this opportunity to drag a distance ahead. And currently, even a mercenary's 25% hit got healed back up. So now, currently, the Maxi has no leverage in his hand at all. But okay, he's gonna get hit once here. The doctor would drag a distance ahead. But the doctor did not run far away because the doctor made a huge loop, and this doctor might go down. Over here. There's the blink. Ooh! Nice job from the doctor. She predicted the blink, and now she's gonna kite for even longer. And missed that. Good drop of talent and gonna kite for even longer. This doctor is buying a lot of time because while they're kiting, Maxi cannot control the walls, meaning that a lot of Cypher in the outer, a lot of Cyphers are already gone outside. Okay, the doctor goes down over here, and that 2 Cyphers gone and 1 almost gone in the outer field as well. So the mercenary can actually play around here. The mercenary has to be very careful here and don't allow him to camp the walls. But immediate rescue, mercenary tanks to hit is gonna dash off. Doctor's gonna dash off, and okay, the doctor can't kite for long over here, but we can see the doctor. Wait, there's a long port over there. If the doctor runs into the long portal, what? Okay, cuts the long portal off. But the doctor is trying to heal herself up. Wait. Oh, it traded attacks. Doctor healed herself up and Candace traded a hit. But right now, the Cypher at the graveyard is done. Got hit once. The doctor can still take this opportunity to drag a distance ahead. But the doctor did not drag a distance ahead. I think it would be better if the doctor just ran off and not give the Manta a chance to block in. Okay, doctor goes down now, and Chandler's gonna get healed, but this doctor went down pretty close to her teammate Cypher. Wait, look at it! Enchantress has something bad in her mind. Oh, the free stun layer didn't work. Okay, the stun once, doctor gets off. Oh, missed it. They're gonna go down, Enchantress has to run away. But it's fine off the killing time because the Priestess Cypher is 75% done, and the Priestess also dodged off the walls because Priestess is not too afraid of the walls. Doctor's gonna enemy one chamber, watch out for the Priestess. Right now, we have to rescue the doctor and have the doctor run far away from the Cypher. The doctor has to run far away from the Cypher and not disrupt the teammates decoding. Doctor has to stay alive. Doctor has to run away far from the Cypher. It's not disrupt the Cypher from the outer field, which is mercenary / Cypher, which I believe is 77% done. Doctor goes down. Oh, they're trying everything in their mind to protect, but would be enough. They're trying to heal and not let the mad side chair the doctor, but will it be enough? How is the Cypher progress from the outer field? That's the question. The mercenary has to watch out and not go down. And now he's not letting. But with that, the doctor's gonna get chaired because their max skilling did not work out for them. Trump card switch to teleport. The mercenary Cypher still was not done. So I was actually having a bit of a question is that if the last Cypher was not done, then why are they trying to queue it up from that amount of time? But now that he's guarding the cipher, the survivors can actually heal themselves up. But they got found here, so they have to watch out for the walls once again and not get sealed in. Enchantress escapes that area, but wait a minute, Enchantress might get boxed in. So right now the survivors can have slowly worked their way closer to this one last cipher as Mad Eye try to control the field over there. Enchantress has 5 stacks, so go down. Yeah, but they have the portal. Here's a portal counter. Oh wait. Okay. Wait, everyone's gonna go down over here. Mad Eye's field control is paying off right now. If everyone goes down here, it's a different story. Because Mad Eye is not giving them a chance to decode right now. So it seems like Mad Eye is going to just focus on using the walls to do a knockdown and not leave from this one last cipher. So we can see that the survivors can make a critical error just now, and that is trying to forcefully heal the doctor in front of Mad Eye when the cipher machine was not primed. That was a major error on the survivor's part. So the survivors can also try to slug and... Oh, Priestess goes down. Oh, but the energies are almost about to be all depleted as well. Yeah, but energy are about to be all depleted. Wait, so if Enchantress goes down over here, Enchantress no stealth here, the survivors have to try their best to dodge the walls, and I think one thing is that the survivors are not trying to snatch the energies away. Mercenary Priestess is up, Enchantress. They're gonna run far away out of Mad Eye's reach, I assume. But Mad Eye is not giving them a chance to breathe, and it seems that the survivors currently should have just tried and mess with the energy from the stations instead of running to new areas which has lots of energy. So, they're gonna draw more walls. Sealing it off. It seems like the 3 of them are trying to rush their one last cipher. Oh, because Enchantress has 5-stack layers, so everything might be different. And the Enchantress can stop Mad Eye from using the portal with his stun. That's one thing, Enchantress can just keep stun the Mad Eye. There was a 3-layer stun, but it wasn't enough because no one could get to that last cipher turning. They had to wait till the walls go down. Enchantress can just use the 1-layer stack, but he isn't using it. The 1-layer stack completely stops Mad Eye from using it, but the energy... There will be a day where the energy gets depleted for good. So... Yeah, they're running out of energy. No, it's not going to be enough. Enchantress used up the stealth heal, so was that a GG for team? For potato formation. As I said earlier, the doctor actually did a very good job in kiting, and the survivor's major error came when they tried to forcefully heal up the doctor when the second machine was not yet was far from prime. I would say that was what caused them to lose. Because if they just allowed the doctor to get eliminated and play this slow, they actually can probably go for a draw, but that ended up coming back to bite over them. Anyways, now the pressure is back onto Swine. And let's see how is Wu Chang gonna perform. Alright, Wu Chang is gonna get chosen once again. Embalmer, Gardener. Embalmer actually won't really work well against Wu Chang, to be honest. Enchantress, let's see. Actually, Embalmer and Gardener aren't really good options against Wu Chang. Because Wu Chang can just literally womp over them. The Perfume, Embalmer, yeah, Perfumer, Enchantress, pretty good counters against Wu Chang, but the Embalmer is trying to play the coffin trick. It won't really work that well against. It won't really work that well against Wu Chang. Let's again. We'll have to see how the swine play against them. Let's see, gonna choose the talent. Yeah, I'm trying to preserve my voice right now. Wow, we're just seeing a different skin every match, huh? So since we once again, Swine will have to deal with the disadvantage from his a 5-point trail behind, and while the Enchantress is gonna get a hit over here from stun over 1. So right now, the Enchantress can take this time to build up his stun. But wait a second, there's a Gravekeeper over there. Will he switch targets to the Gravekeeper? And yes, he will, because as I said, Wu Chang is not afraid of the Gravekeeper at all. Oh, missed that attack, but gonna get hit once. Yeah, as I said, I would prefer to choose a Gravekeeper over an Embalmer because Gravekeeper isn't that tough once with the skills unlocked. So the other switch is talent over here. And gonna get a hit off. Oh, nice move. And now, yeah, because there isn't a seer in this match. Even Mercenary got banned, there's no seer, and all it takes is really one more bell, and no, all it takes is really one more attack, and it's gone. One charge attack, and Gravekeeper's out. Which is why I'm not afraid of Gravekeeper as a Wu Chang. So alright, so let's teleport straight to the Wu Chang. Straight to Perfumer. It seems like he's trying to predict the survivor's location. Here he's gonna wait a second, I think he's gonna go straight onto the Embalmer on stopping it in its tracks. But the Enchantress is also going to rescue. 2 people are going to go rescue. But that is a massive halt to disruptive speed, and the Enchantress has 1 stack, so is she going to do anything with the 1 stun? Oh, he's going to switch to the Gravekeeper, but to the Embalmer, but the Gravekeeper already... The Gravekeeper will be chaired and has been chaired once. Why would he switch targets? It seems like he's playing a field control type Wu Chang. And these type of Wu Chang are very hard for me to commentate. No one nearby. Wait, I think over here he can spot the Enchantress, but now with the direction of everyone, no one can rescue right now. Everyone is at the same side. Bomber got hit. Next thing, I think the Gravekeeper maybe is trying to sneak back to rescue. He predicted the Gravekeeper. He stopped Gravekeeper right in tracks. Now Gravekeeper cannot rescue and missed once, but isn't that? Isn't gonna matter. Missed twice. Wait a second. Okay, nope. Right now, and Enchanter's gonna shield up, so. And Bomber and Gravekeeper are gonna get eliminated within a short period of time now. With 2 heals in chair, and he teleported onto them again. I think this is really the difference between mid-tier and high-tier. High-tier players can actually predict actively where the survivors are all the time. Oh, alright, and now he's gonna go after the Perfumer. Perfumer? Oh, she does go to Perfume. But the Perfumer did not use her perfumes over there, so now the Perfumer can get eliminated in 1 hit. The Perfumer will go down in 1 hit, and then the Enchantress as well, I feel. The Embalmer is there as well. No, the Enchantress is there as well. 3 stack, but that's not gonna hold it off for long, honestly. Honestly, it's not gonna hold off for long. With that being said, guys, congratulations goes to BH for getting a 4K, and BO1 will be a draw once again, and once again there will be a BO free for this match. Okay, Ever Sleeping finally makes his appearance in this game. this tournament. Okay, positive formation survivor go first this time. So I remember it's guard 26, so but actually guard 26, not afraid of mercenary. It's guard 26, I'm surprised they did not ban mechanic for that. Wait, guard 26 got locked. Okay, so they'd rather play against his Wu Chang again. Interesting to see how they choose. Because the thing is that they got accurately predicted. And I'm actually thinking they if they want to counter them, they may need a forward for them. But so far there aren't really any forwards in this competition. But the Wu Chang is not afraid of the priestess as well, to be fair. Oh, almost a same team, but only with a painter, but painter won't really do too well against Wu Chang. Won't do much better against Wu Chang, to be fair. So, I'm actually going to think, yes, almost a same team combo, and Wu, the priestess won't do much good against Wu Chang, so it seems like they chose to deal with Wu Chang by kiting him perfectly, but we'll have to see if they're gonna kite. How can they really kite him? Okay, so here we are. Wait, in front of him is the painter. Wait, painter got shined, and I thought Wu Chang did teleport, and ooh, nice hit. That accelerated attack by Wu Chang immediately came into play. But if the painter successfully makes a drawing, then the painter can... Wait, yeah, the painter successfully has a drawing. But Wu Chang turned his camera and did not allow the painting to take effect. Wow. This Wu Chang actually turned his camera attacking, but he's not in a dungeon, but the priestess can just rescue down the dungeon. Oh, he's gonna teleport away immediately with his camping. Oh, he's not going to camp because painting. But then the painter can be rescued immediately, but he will wait till the painter can rescue. Oh, he's gonna teleport back, but the enchantress can actually block his teleport if she wants. Oh, wait a minute. There's a falling. Oh, no falling attack. If they're gonna run off, doesn't matter. It won't really matter. Okay, we have some technical issues. Okay guys, we can continue now. Lots of paintings all over the place. Oh, because the painter's time code, we have the timer still at 20 seconds. Actually, we should like try and get hit off the priestess as fast as possible and force a rescue to waste the timer. Okay, Gravekeeper here is risking a full health. The Gravekeeper can actually try and body block for the painter as well, who still has one more paint to use. So over here the paint's not going to be much use, and this is the Gravekeeper. Oh, so then he box over. And the painter has one more painting, and this time the painting came into play. Okay, the painter will be eliminated in one share now. Gravekeeper does one more shovel, but Gravekeeper won't really do well. Gravekeeper won't really do well against a full ability Wu Chen. Oh, he's going to teleport around. But Tracer has escaped through a portal over there. Oh, nice move from the priestess. And quick. He's gonna go back for the Gravekeeper now, but oh wait, Gravekeeper used a shovel, not Gravekeeper, no more shovels left? One hit, and it even broke off that portal, so the priestess can't hide for much longer over here. Okay, Terror Shock, Gravekeeper got healed up. I think a Gravekeeper Cypher got disrupted as well. But he's not gonna camp. But this gives him an opening for the Gravekeeper to rescue without any damage. He's gonna try and heal the priestess up, but I don't think it'll be enough time, especially. But that didn't work. Oh, it's still not enough time. Yeah, he saw the priestess over there. Now no one can rescue. Even two ciphers. Those two ciphers are done. That's still one whole cipher remaining. He teleports straight on top of them. This Wu Chen did a very good job and predicting exactly every single survivor's movement as if he can see through the entire map. Enchanter's been trying to heal Great Keeper, but it won't really be enough, but... Oh, there's 5 stuns, 2 stuns, and going to smack. Poor Wu Chang. A 3 layer stun and then a pallet stun. Wait, but there are no more pallets here, so... It's all about finding the Great Keeper now. Yeah, he's all... Oh, tricked him to walk back out. Great Keeper's gonna go down, and it seems like it will highly likely be a 4K, but yeah, the Enchantress is supposed to self-heal. Can probably still kite around for a bit longer. Wow, I didn't need to give them time for the free stack. But right now, it's all about if Wu Chang can find where the Great Keeper went. But there's tinnitus here, so it's only a matter of time, especially there are footprints everywhere. And Great Keeper knows no more tools, so yep. Congratulations to Blue Edge for getting a 5-0 win. Well, they switched the new hunter, so I assume there'll be some new tactics, I assume. Because like we don't even know what this hunter plays, so it will be interesting to see what hunter will come out today. Wow, they blocked undead. Seer and Priestess are the blocks for today. Seer and Priestess. I'm actually thinking maybe Axe Boy or Violinist or stuff like that, I assume. Maybe Sculpture won't ban Seer. But that's what you selected, guys. I don't have the time to keep on resetting, you know. I don't have the time to keep on resetting. So, oh, we haven't seen really a master hunter in comp, so let's see how it is gonna work for them. But mercenary, ignoring the mercenary, over there in front is the the person that he wants to see the mechanic. Let's see, can he find this door over here? Did not find a door, which means that the mechanic can decode even if. Oh wait, but the mechanic is bringing it back to the door. And I'm gonna get hit once, and she'll have to run far away to not disrupt her survivor's killing progress and her dog. Because the thing is that the map won't hurt too bad if the mechanic goes down early game, as long as the door is up. And because they are leading by 5 points, they only really need one escape to be good, to be fair. The mechanic... I was hoping that the mechanic dodge sculpture, and down she goes. But I believe she bought a lot of decoding time for her teammate. The Perfumer's cipher's done, Enchanter's cipher almost done, and... Wait, but the sculpture? The mercenary is rescuing way too early from the sculpture! That is a huge waste of the time delayed by the mechanic, and she has to get... Two ciphers are done, and rescue missed. Gonna block over and got the hit this time. I thought this was like a mercenary rescued a bit too early. It just sort of like wasted the time delayed by the sculpture at the start. The mechanic was only like 20% time. I think the Perfumer is going to rescue this time. Oh wait, he's gonna attack the mercenary. The Perfumer is on her face. Okay, got hit. Mechanic will try to go down on the corner and try to kill as much as possible as Mechanic. Saw is already 80% done, almost done. So that should be the cipher, it's near prime, it should be. Enchanter's cipher done, Mechanic's cipher almost done. The only cipher remaining... Wait, he has a chair! Otherwise, they can finish the last cipher in time. He's not gonna chair the Mechanic. The Mechanic will be eliminated in one more chair. Or wait, does the sculpture even know where the Mechanic is? It seems like the sculpture might have lost the Mechanic. Oh wait, Perfumer got blasted twice. Everything might change over here. Right now, they have to try and get out. Okay, Cypher's done. The Mechanic is still alive because of that mistake done. The sculpture lost the Mechanic and everything changed because... And that's how a draw and a free kill, a draw and a free escape game changes. There's teleport here. So the person will have to fight for as long time as she can so that the sculptor won't have time to teleport to the other survivors. But everyone got out on the other side. And now does the Perfumer know where the dungeon is? If the Perfumer knows where the dungeon is, then this might be a forced escape. Oh my goodness. So congratulations to DH for winning best of 2 in a 10-0 because 10-0. So I think what makes the difference is how the sculpture did not share the Mechanic, which I believe the sculpture may have lost the Mechanic. And as a result, what if a game for a draw turned into a game into like a free escape game, and it forced the sculpture to pay a risk that did not pay off, honestly. So with a 10-0, it's very simple right now. Is that as long as the only way for Potato Formation to stay in it is to get a 10-0 in this match. Otherwise, they lose. Okay, so let's see. Alright, I flip tail. Okay, they chose sacred. Now, potato formations will have to choose order. Actually, what available maps? The 7 ranked maps. So as I said, for potato formations to win, they have to get a 10-0 win, which means they have to get a 4K and a 4 elimination to bring this to the 4th round. So wish them luck. So with that being said, as I mentioned earlier, right now the pressure is on because they have to get a 10-0. Potato formation has to get a 10-0 to bring it to game 4. So as long as they manage to get one more point from here at DH, then DH will win the entire tournament as they already defeated SLG earlier. Oh shoot, it was Moonlit River. Oh, I made a mistake. I thought it meant Red Church map. Sorry about that. I guess hosting 2 days of BO free is starting to come and get me. Guys, hosting is not as commentating for 2 BO frees is not as easy as it seems like. Here we go. This time is correct. Yeah, I'll be talking much less because my voice is getting tired. Let's see, Wu-Chen guard 26. I wonder what would Swine choose. Just gonna use Gamekeeper, but let's see what he'd be using Gamekeeper once again. Priestess. They blocked Bloody Queen, so it means that they're definitely using guard 26 because they rather because Bloody Queen is pretty strong with River and guard 26 might struggle in Moonlit River as they're aiming for a Forest Gate. So if they're aiming for a Forest Gate, then maybe guard 26 should bring detention, I assume. Maybe guard 26 should bring detention if he wants one guarantee elimination. It only takes one guarantee elimination to win. So the other team will definitely bring some back to the team and aim for a Forest Gate. Oh, the Prospector. Prospector really counters. Prospector counters guard 26 pretty good. Let's take right guard. Let's take right guard 20. Prospector is a pain to guard 26. Actually, first officer. First officer will work pretty good again. Well, it'll just be to see how guard 26 can predict, can launch predictions and stuff. But yeah, I think he will take guard 26. Okay, so let's see. Hopefully for my sake, that I hope that I don't have to host another match or another big round and another matchup because it's so tiring. But I'll be as fair and just as possible, so no worries guys. We're still waiting for the talent. So let's see. This guard 26 probably bought up and right again, but honestly, I feel like he could have adjusted his strategy accordingly because like all he has to do is to guarantee one elimination, so he actually doesn't really need to be so aggressive anymore. He just needs one to eliminate one, and there's the Seer. Seer won't really work well against guard 26. One out, gonna probably gonna transition away. It's still staying by. Okay, hit the Seer once. The Seer has no more out. Oh, the bomb hit them again, and down goes the Seer, and this is a very fast eliminate, very fast down. The survivors will have to. The Seer will need the kite of his life in the future if he wants a fourth escape. The mercenaries here gonna trick the mercenary to go down. Wait, there's a landing hit! Mercenary got another hit. Oh, mercenary! It's gonna be a double knockdown over here. Ooh, got hit one. Oh my gosh, both of them are gonna go down. So right now, let's see, both the Seer and the Mercenary has gone down. So the survivors will really have to rescue for a fourth escape, and the first officer is here, and the prediction didn't really work. Anyway, the first officer has been back to rescue, and it didn't work because the first officer. My goodness, when did the first officer got blasted out of his ground? My goodness. Now with 2 cleavage here, he's gonna predict. He even found a prisoner. Oh my goodness. Now the prisoner will have to kite long enough for the dungeon to appear. One bomb. Let's see. He still has an electro ball. I think this prisoner can possibly kite to the dungeon open because so far his health is still in decent condition. Oh, never mind. So congratulations to DAH for getting another 5-0 for the last round. And with that, it also means that DAH has officially defeated Potato Formations. And since they have defeated both SLG and Potato Formations, the DAH are also the winner. In the points, DAH are also the winner. But the last round will still be played as we're playing by tournament rules. The last round will still be played. And after this last round, then this tournament is over and I can officially rest my voice. Honestly, like about that, I will say that from my observation, I don't think he's sniping because like in my perspective, I would say that his predictions are a bit surprising, but not like were a bit surprising. But I would say that the prediction are within normal range. Like for one, if he's trying to snipe, he can't really play properly. Like he would crash over the place. And two, the stream is delayed by around like 5 to 10 seconds. So yeah, I honestly don't think he's sniping, to be fair. So honestly, I honestly don't think he's sniping. But maybe at the future, if I do host more tournaments, I would turn off the positions maybe. Just to make to like yeah, just to be safe. But honestly, I don't think he's sniping, and even if he does, it really won't do him any good. But yeah, that's just my opinion. my personal opinion. It means nothing about the actual tournament, but it's just my personal opinion. Oh, so another Meta Hunter Bloody Queen, and look at this lawyer! Since they've won anyways, so they're, they're half trolling since they've won anyways. So let's see, the Bloody Queen goes in. But so far Bloody Queen can't... There is... I mean, there... Let's see... over there, there's a Prospector over there. The Prospector should be able to kite the Bloody Queen for a while because like after the mirror goes, there will be a time where like Bloody Queen has no skill, so the Prospector can probably still kite for around a lot more before he's gonna get hit here and just stunned again. Is he gonna use the mirror? Oh, okay, let's see. Is he gonna get hit? Then miss? Missed again? Missed again? Oh! Got the hit for the last second. Okay, so a nice mirror from the Bloody Queen, knocking it the second time, and right now the chair. So I can see that the Acrobat's gonna go and rescue it. But actually, the Prospector did kite for a decent amount of time because right now 3 ciphers are gone, and this normally is a game for a free escape because the Bloody Queen didn't use the mirror to disrupt the coding progress, and Acrobat rescued. Oh, nice move from Acrobat. He sealed off the mirror. Okay, the magnet knocked one. Again, the Prospector can escape, and let's see can he dodge this mirror. If he dodges the mirror, there's still a chance because for him to wait another magnet. But over here, yeah, this position isn't good. Right, gonna blink. Oh! He predicted the blink again. Good move from the Prospector part, and now there's just a magnet and the Prospector can kite for a lot more time, and he wants the Bloody Queen to use the mirror on them. Okay, now it's a double knockdown, but actually both ciphers are near done, so as long as the programmers time it right. Wait, the Acrobat healed themselves out, and right now the cipher machine even not in cipher machine is prime. Okay, Okay, knock, and the cipher is up, and everyone is gonna get up. Oh, but he ran into the acrobats. And let's sequence is boom. Okay, the acrobat got hit, but right now the bloody queen did not. Yeah, the bloody queen did not kind of. Let's see, the bloody queen doesn't have the mirror now, so right now she can't really rush the door that fast, but everyone is going to rush towards that gate. And let's see. Oh wait, he's actually going to block off the enchantress as well. Let's see. Alright, so actually, but with one mirror, the enchantress should be gone. And we can see, actually, I swear I saw someone on the roller coaster just now. Everyone is having fun now because this is the last match anyways. Anyways, so... Oh, they actually rescued the prospector, so it actually doesn't matter because as I said, they've already won, so it's just all about having fun and playing around at this point, I feel. Okay, the acrobat is gonna get shared. He teleports. Oh, the enchantress can't get out now. Oh, because of the detention of path, the lawyer blocks it off, so lawyer and enchantress can get out. Can the prospector get out now? Oh, Lofi must be very smart with his magnet. But the prospector still can't get out. And the acrobat used up his self-heal, I think. I was too busy with what's going on in the chat just now. Prospector eliminated, and he knows where the acrobat is. Acrobat gets chaired. So the BO3, let's see. Okay, so congratulations for DH for winning the first round in the 7-2 score to Potato Formations. And as a result of 2 wins, DH has defeated Potato Formations overall. And because DH has defeated both Potato Formations and SLG, so that means that the match between Potato Formations and SLG doesn't have to be played. And congratulations to DH for winning the entire tournament that lasted for 2 days. And so, yep, guys, congratulations to DH and an incredible performance from Swine as well. And yeah, I can see there was something going on in the chat in the last round. And honestly, guys, I'll discuss this with you in the Discord server because I don't feel like launching drama in my channel. And anyways, I thank all of you who stuck by in the chat and who came to watch me, and I hope you guys have enjoyed my commentary. And yeah, I've tried my best, but I was a bit tired, during that last match, so I was talking significantly less in the end because commentating is really tiring, honestly, guys. And anyways, guys, congratulations to DH and thank you all teams for joining this tournament. And you guys have all played the best, and I can definitely see a lot of great performance from you guys. And also thank you, Ruka, for inviting me to commentate as well as I had a lot of fun in commentating. So yeah, guys, thank you all of you guys who stuck by the stream and enjoyed watching my commentary. And yeah, I'll resolve some of the stuff in the Discord server, and I assume this will be, and yeah, so this will be the end of my stream, guys. So congratulations to DH once again, and thank you all everyone for participating in Lofi Vibe tournament. So yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys in the next tournament, guys. See ya.